Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Insha Allah wannan bidiyo za mu yi magana akan group L assignment. Ga group L assignment din ga question din nan a sama, abinda ya ce design a registration and login form using my PHP and my SQL database where user can register and log in to have access to the next form. To yanzu let's start. Amma gaskiya wannan I have to maybe create more pages. Gaskiya page ɗaya ba zai yi a yi wannan assignment ɗin ba, kamar group A shi ma mun yi kusan peji nawa, kusan peji ɗaya, biyu, uku, hudu, biyar, ina jin ko ya sai shida, sai bakwai, sai takwas. So wannan kila za mu yi irin peji uku haka zuwa hudu dai, ko abin da ya sawwaka. So let's start. Let's start by creating the login page. Bari mu ɗauki wannan as our index. Bari mu ce me za mu ce? Bari mu fara creating forms ɗin. So I think we are all familiar with HTML stuff. Yeah, HTML. Good. Okay. So let me just title it as group L assignment like this. Yeah, assignment like this. So first thing I will do, let me just open my H2 and ce, so bari in bar login form a nan. Kun gane ko? Bari in bar login form a nan. Ban sani ba ko dan yana navigation, ba bari da in bar login form din kawai a nan. In ta kama za mu canja mashi wuri sai mu canja mashi wuri. The next thing sai in buɗe form ɗina. Zan sa mashi method is equals to post. We are all using post method whenever it has to do with submitting to. Bari in na sa mashi post action. Na gaya maku zan yi kokari in minimizing codes din da line of pages da za mu yi amfani da su. So action will remain where it is. So ba zan yi wani abun gaba navigating ba in ji wani wuri in yi action din. So sai a wannan login form ne. So login form normally mun san login form abinda ake amfani da shi bai wuce maybe username, but let's put it in a paragraph. I don't know, maybe if we can centralize the whole thing. Maybe let's centralize everything. Yeah, center. Good. Yeah, good. Yeah, let me put it at the center like this. Yeah, let me indent. Good. So this is the form. Now let me start with username. I will say username. I'll put it in paragraph. Username. Then say into input type text. Name should be the name da zan yi amfani da shi wurin sa a post method dina. So kun ga idan na sa user nan, so in na je can wurin post method dina zan sa is equals to post, sai in sa cikin wannan za ku dai gani in mun je can wurin. So muna da username, I will copy and paste gaskiya. Yeah, I will copy and paste. Nan password ne, bari in bar shi as pass saboda in maku wani explanation da kyau yanda za ku ganewa. Type din shi pass. Password. I believe wanga kowa ya san shi, to kawai I will just be going past forward. Yawa. So the last one is menene last one din? submit ne ko login, bari in sa mashi login. Amma wannan kun ga yanzu we don't need this. Yeah, we don't need it. Input type submit ne. Nan name dan sa login. Yawwa. Sai value abinda nake so ya fito shi ma zan sa login. That's abinda nake so in ga ya fito wurin da zan danna shi ma zan sa login. Good. Bari in je in refreshin page dina. Group nawa ne? L ko? Group L. Good. Group L login. What a great coincidence. So you see this is the login form. You see muna da login form, username, password da sauransu. Good. To yanzu the next thing abinda za mu yi mun gama da login din. Sorry, mun yi creating form ɗinmu na login lahiya lau yayi. Good. So the next thing shine za mu yi wannan FSR submit waye da sauransu. Bari in zo nan sai in ce sai in buɗe PHP tag ɗina. I don't know, maybe I have to include connection here because yanzu abin da yasa zan including connection nan saboda I will be using it in different pages. In ba da haka nan ba da kawai once zan sa shi and for all. Include sai in ce connect.php. Good. So yanzu na including connect ɗina. So yanzu zan zo in creating connect function ɗina. If is set like this, $_ sai in sa me sunan da yake a nan wurin name din abin da nake so in amfani da shi. Kun ga is login, to shi zan amfani da shi nan ma in sa login. Then the next thing say username da password. Nan variable ne, I can use anything. So let me just say user, sai in ce post like this, sai in ce mi user yanda yake a nan wurin, a nan yanda yake a nan, it should be the same here. That's wannan kenan. Sai ka yi pasting for password also zan sa pass nan. Nan ma zan sa pass. I can use anything here. Yawwa, so kaga zan sa pass nan. Yeah. So akwai security da ake sawa gaskiya whenever it comes to issue of password, akwai security da ake sawa muna ce mashi SHA-1 function. Akwai MD5, akwai SHA-1. Amma dai SHA-1 is more strong than MD5. It's an encryption abin nan wanda ko da ka yi passing variable za ka ga in ya je can ko da mutum ya ga database ɗinka ba zai ga password ɗin naka ba kai tsaye, sai dai ya ga wannan encryption ɗin. Shi yasa za ka ga ko da ke let me not go deep. Yawwa, kawai dai shi ne. For the purpose of knowledge, idan muka je series ɗinmu da za mu saki na PHP, duk wannan abubuwan za ku ga details explanation game da su. So yanzu kun ga muna da username ɗinmu, muna da password ɗinmu. So yanzu kawai I'll go ahead and start writing my SQL queries. So zan ce SQL is equals to my SQLi query on select all from, bari mu yi amfani da abin da muka sa nan. Let's say username, that's name din da yanzu name din da za mu sa ga database in muka je creating table username. Sorry, bari mu sa wurin table din za mu sa sunan table din is user. Column shi kuma za mu sa mai username. To bari mu ce where username is equals to, sai in ɗauko variable ɗina da na yi passing a nan online 28 ga yanan user, sai in sa shi a nan. Kenan abin da na yi passing na user ga yanan nasa. Idan select all from users ko user where username is equals to user and sai in sa and password. is equals to, shi ma sai in ɗauki variable ɗin da na amfani da shi wurin pass sai in sa shi nan. So kun ga shi ma ga yanan nasa. Good. So the next thing sai in abin nan number of rows idan ya mar returning kenan idan akwai wani abu wanda akwai record ɗin da haka nan completely idan akwai record ɗin da haka nan shine my SQLi num rows sai in passing SQL haka sai in ce if num is greater than if num is greater than 0 that means idan ka yi fetching record din kaga yes tabbas akwai record din shine is greater than 0 kenan akwai record din in babu record din dama kawai it will be not it will be 0 so idan akwai record din sai bari mu fara da idan babu record din idan is not greater than 0 that is if it is 0 sai mu ce echo amma nan za mu sa script alert saboda ya rika ba mu shi a sama is javascript query script alert invalid username or password combination yawwa so yanzu wannan shi kuma za mu rubuta query ɗinmu nan za mu rubuta query ɗinmu a nan query ɗinmu zai zama sorry idan wannan ya yi returning cewa that mean idan user is an authorized user komi nashi is okay za mu ce yanzu for the testing purpose bari mu ce successful login kawai tunda ban ma gama configuring database din ba successful login yawwa to yanzu kafin mu gama configuring database din shi yasa muka yi wannan testing din yanzu bari mu je mu yi configuring database din sunan da za mu sa mata I don't know ko mu sa mata Fugus bari mu gani in ban da database mai suna Fugus sai in sa mata Fugus yawwa ban da database mai suna Fugus bari in sa mata Fugus I will create a database mun san PHP admin that's what I just opened ɗazu Fugus haka yawwa so this is my database to kun san cikin database akwai tables da yawa you can have as many tables as you want so nan user table ne muke da shi ga yanan so I will just hit enter sai ya bani dama in sa columns din table din first zan fara da user ID sai username I think bari mu ga yadda na sa shi nan yawa kun ga nan yadda na sa shi username ko to haka zan sa shi nan username sai password sai full name to save time yawa full name bari in ƙara da me zan ƙara da shi ma bari in sa phone number da email yawa phone number sai email yawa good wannan zan sa shi auto increment saboda shine primary key dina ko na yi submitting ba da shi ba automatically zai rika increasing so wannan voucher wannan ma is voucher wannan ma is voucher phone number ma is a voucher email ma is a voucher so values then let me just say username 55 characters password let me say 101 saboda encryption din ko password uku kasa za ta encrypting din shi zai zama a very long string. So for the what do you call it? One full name, let me just put 99. For this one, let me put 22. Then for email, let me put 99 also. I think that's all. I can go ahead and just click on save. Good. So now let me try my code and see how it will go. Okay, I didn't create the connection. Connect.php. Ah, connect.php. So now the next thing is to create a database connection. Okay, we have already created the database connection. We have included the database connection, but we didn't write any code inside the database connection. So the code, I think the connection is just one line of code, which is my SQLI connect. Then I will write this localhost. That is the first parameter. The second parameter is root. The third parameter is empty. That is the password. Then the database name. And our database name, if I can recall, it was Focus. Yeah, so you see I've already now created this. Now let me just go and refresh the page and see what will happen. Unexpected syntax on line 29. So let's go to line 29 and see. Yeah, line 29. Okay, this was the mistake I made. Good. So now let me just click on this again. Good. So they said undefined variable. Okay. Also let me define the variable. I didn't define my variable. I just made the connection. Con is equals to this. Good. So I think now there is no error. So you see, they said invalid username and the password combination. Good. So now let me put the username and the password. I said, let me say username is admin and the password is admin. Let me go to insert. Yeah. Username is admin, password admin, full name, let me just say Ahmad Sani Kaura. Like this. Then let me write my phone number 0810732 0810732 email like this. Yeah. So let me just click on submit. But before I click on submit, I have to encrypt my password. I have to encrypt my password. The encryption method I'm using is SHA-1. So I have to check I have to encrypt it. So you see, I have encrypted my password. So we all know that this is the output of the encryption. This is the encrypted word admin. This is the version, the encrypted version of the word admin. So now let me just write admin. Okay, let me see. Invalid username and password. Yeah, let me write admin. Yeah. You see, login is successful. That's very good. Now we have successfully logged into the system. So now, maybe before we move to that, let me go ahead and create reg.php for registration. Let me copy and paste this. Yes, let me copy and paste this inside the registration.php. Yeah, this is rec.php. So now what I will do here, where is the login? Group L. Good. So what I will do here is, um, I think I will have to create another button here and name it as oh, let me just do it this way. Are you a new user? If yes, register here. Yes. Okay. Good. Are you a new user? Maybe let me change the color to something else. Let me change the color. Color is red. Let me just change it to red. Good. Are you a new user? Register here. So on this register here, let me just oh my goodness. Good. Hmm. So this one I will put ahref here. Ahref. Then I will say rec.php. Then I will close the tag like this. Yeah, I think that's all. So you see, once I click on this, it means it will redirect me to where? To registration page. So let me go and customize my registration page. You know, I've just copied and pasted. So let me just name it as registration page. Registration form. Then I will have full name, username, password, email, phone number. Let me see the database and see what next. Yeah, I think that's all. Username, password. So I think I will have to add one button here and name it confirm password. So the name should be what? I will name it as cpass. Then I will come to this place and handle this. So this, the name is, let me just change it to fname. Here I will change it to email. Yeah, here also the type should be email. Then the phone number, I will change this to number. Then the name should be phone. Then username is okay, password cpass. Yeah, good. So everything is perfectly okay and we are good to go. So the next thing I will do after this is to so come to this. I will handle all the inputs. We have fname, phone, email, user, then pass, then cpass. That is password under confirm password. So here is user, here is email, here is phone. So the first thing we will do for the registration page is to first check if the username and the confirm password are the same. So I will say if pass is equals to cpass, so it should execute all this. It should execute all this query. Yeah. Else, I don't know if you understand. Maybe let me not adopt this habit of copy and paste so that everyone will understand. So if user and the user pass, if they are the same, we are good to go. If they are not the same, we will say echo. Then I will create I will create a script alert. Then I will say password mismatch. Let's test it and see. Let's have it. Let's have it. Yeah. So let's test it and see. Good. This is the registration page. I will just try for password and confirm password. Let me say password is admin. Here I will say Ahmad. You see here is Ahmad. While for the confirm password, I write admin. So you see it's saying passwords mismatch. Good. So now I think we are good to go. The next thing I will do is I will handle the if the password and confirm password are the same, then well, let me write the check there is duplicate values like this. So I will say let me name the variable as ch, then my SQLi query con select all from users. I think is it users or user, okay, user, where username is equals to user. SQL is not that much difficult. It's just like a simple English where username is equals to user, or we cannot have multiple username at the same time, or multiple phone numbers or multiple email. So I will say, oh, phone number like this is equals to phone or email is equals to email like this. Then I will say num is equals to my SQLi num rows. Then I will pass my check in it like this. So I will say if num is greater than 0, that means if the username or password or phone number already exists in the database, that is, it will return num greater than 0. Maybe it may return 1 or 2 or 3 like this. So I will say echo, then I will say script alert this record already exists in the database. Please check and try again. Good. So it will say this record already exists in the database. Please check and try again. Else, then I will continue with my execution. Maybe I will test everything later. So my next execution, I will name it as insert. Then I will say my SQLi query. Then I will say then I will say insert into, I told you SQL is case sensitive. Insert into user. Then I will say username, password, um, um, full name, phone number, email. Yeah, I think that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think it's full record in the registration page. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the password is the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's 5. So then I will put the values. I will say for values username, I will say uh user. For password, I will say pass. Then for full name, yeah, I was not able to write the full name, so I have to capture full name also. Okay, I've captured it, but I didn't give it the profile name. Let me just save F name. Yeah. So for full name, I will say F name. Then for phone number, I will say phone. Then for email, I will say email. Then I will close my brackets like this. Then I am good to go. Then I will say if, I will say echo, or let me just select this. For the meantime, I will say wai ushen turanci ne ce biyu. Yawa, so daga nan sai ka sa your registration is successful. Good. So it will alert your registration is successful if everything is okay. Else, it will say you can't register. So now let's test it and see. So now let's test and see. Let's test and see the output. Yeah. So here is the registration page. Full name. Let me say, oh, let me just use my details. Yeah. Username, I will say Ahmad. Password, I will say Kaura. This record already exists in the database. Please try again. So this record already exists in the database. Let me check. Okay, the phone number and the email already exist. There is already a phone number. Let me make it like this. Let me change the Gmail. Let me just add something to the email. Phone number also. Let me change it to 60. Yeah, Ahmed is okay. My password should be Aura. Aura. So this sorry, this icon is supposed to be register, not login. I will change it later. So you see our registration is successful now. My registration is successful. So if I refresh the page here, you will see the content will automatically be added. You see the content is automatically added. You see this is the record that already added in the database. So this is, I believe I've answered this question. Um, Let me see. Yeah, the registration page. So let me log in. So for the login, yeah, I wanted to redirect me if the registration is successful. It should redirect me to this is redirect location. Then I will say group l.php. So I want after registration, it should just redirect me to login page so that I can log into the system. Let me re-register again. Let me see how well. Ahmed, password, username, password. So you see it redirected me to login page. So let me come back to the login page. I want if I have logged into the system, it should redirect me to uh next page, maybe. Uh Let me just say success.php. So maybe let me just say after successful login, it should just say congratulations, welcome on board. Yeah, I will say Awal. So redirect. I will paste where I want it to redirect. So let me log in as Awal. Password is also Awal. So you see, congratulations, welcome on board. So I have successfully logged into the system. That's it. Thank you very much for listening. We are done with this group L assignment. Have a wonderful day.